Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works commentaries. We're on episode, technically 3, labeled 2. Don't worry, it's complicated, but it's okay. Which is the first regular length episode, which again will probably be how it goes, except for that, I think, one exception as we go through. So, grab your totally legal streaming or physical copies, and let us play this together in 3, 2, 1, play. Well, yeah, because there's a window open. That's why it's cold. I would say he looks honest, yeah. God, she's really doing well with the German. Because I remember when I played Stay Night, some of the German was a little off. It was good, like better than you'd expect, but it was still a little bit off for sure. It's a nice touch when they actually speak the language. All right, back to the opening. Some people say they really like this opening. It's it's fine. I don't know. I feel like Disillusion is still like peak. It hits so hard, and I think it's because it, like, how can I put this? It comes from a place that feels so honest. Like, it's I wouldn't say anything about Disillusion is a better song, but there I don't wanna use the word soul. It has soul because you know it's made by just, like, you know, the people working on the team, and it feels more personalized. Like, I feel like this could be the opening of almost anything, you know? That's just how I feel. You could disagree, it's fine, it's fine. Is it also nostalgia? Probably a bit. I would say it's a bit of nostalgia, which is strange because, again, I'm, what, like, only been on this franchise for 6 years. I can't even imagine being a 20-year Type Moon fan. That would feel so different. That would reach it to the level of, like, Pokemon for me. Like, what the frick? I can't even imagine that. Though, mind you, you'd probably either have to be, like, you'd either have to be Japanese or, like, 40 years old to be a 20-year-old fan of, this franchise. God, Ryder had crazy boobers in that opening shot. Yeah, I saw it. I could not see it. She's sitting so politely. Also, she's interesting, not wearing her armor. That's different. Makes sense, but it is interesting they call it a stigmata, because, like, that's, like, related to religion, which I guess the Holy Grail would too. Huh, yeah. Again, it's been a long time since I actually read Fate, so some of this might be stuff that I heard once 6 years ago and haven't thought of since. and it'll happen many, many more times. I wonder how hard it was for people to try and figure out Saber's identity. I remember a lot of people thought that she was John, right? Because a lot of it lines up, right? Again, that's one thing that I almost wish I couldn't have got that spoiled, but it's literally impossible. It's the most famous thing. At least I had other things not spoiled. He's he's kind of a freak, okay? She's the king, all right. Does does Rin already know? Oh, hey, I've seen that gif. Does wait, so Rin already knows who Saber is? That's embarrassing for Shiro. I've seen all of these screen caps of like the smug faces of Rin for like ever, even before I was a Fate fan. Boy, yeah. They really put in effort into those. You know what? Of course they would not hide as much the fact that Saber's King Arthur. This is the second route. It's like, yeah, right. Even though apparently some people can the remake lets them go in any order. The version I played originally locked the order, so I don't know what people are talking about. Well, I know remaster Rialta Nua. I didn't even start with the full version. I started with a weird Frankenstein version, so whatever. Admittedly, that jacket is really cool. Like in comparison to his well iconic, very plain shirt, right? I mean, it's similar to what they do with Shikitono, right? His casual jacket is yeah, so much more stylish. And actually looking at it, it does still evoke the image. That's pretty good. Also, I love that yellow cloak so much. honestly, a long walk at night like this, so nice. So good. It is fun that she really knows all about him, huh? She's speaking like she knows exactly what type of person he is. Boy, they put a lot into the small character animations. Huh. Oh, you know what? It makes sense. Easy to forget. Also, this is her route. We're gonna have the Ren Romance. I actually really like how it lays on her in this one. The way her armor there is really good. Oh, was that I don't feel like that was said in the original. Hmm. God, Crispin Freeman's voice just so good. It's hard to believe he's also Winston Overwatch. See, and it's interesting because you could take that as, oh, it's just like in the original, I don't think he laughed there, but if it did, it was just a thing of like, oh, okay, this is like, Enya, okay, but now we're like, oh no, that name means something. I feel like you'd have a very different view of Kirei depending on which version, young or old, you see first, right? I feel like that really changes how you see a character is how you first are introduced to them, right? I mean, it's like, he says it and like you'd be like, why doesn't everyone just share it? You'd be like, I mean, it's a fair question, but I feel like I'm at a point where it's like, yeah, like I hear that, I'm like, buddy, it doesn't work that way, you know? I mean, it's a good strategy. It's a good strat, but you don't have to. Kiri's out here like a Fate Zero fan. No, everyone has to die. It needs to be dark. I love Genurabuchi. That's still a very forgettable part of it for me, right? That then you can steal other servants technically. Yeah, don't look at the fact that we all are missing one already. So, like, we know that that's now he wouldn't, right? Oh my god, I forgot about the children in the basement ending. What happened with that? I forgot about that one. That ending was messed up. We got a bit about the third. I don't think we know much about the first or second from what we've read, right? I don't think we have. I always do wonder though about how much of this is him actually intentionally lying, you know? Ugh, stupid advertisements. Hate it. Literally Fate Grand Order's problem. Again, audio listeners won't have that issue. wonder how much Rin was taught. Because if she knows about the last master, but wasn't told that that was Emiya, right? Kiritsugu Emiya. Hmm. You are to be rejoicing, boy. That's an interesting way to translate it. That probably needed to be done like that for lip flaps. I also think that that line hits. Oh, I was gonna say it doesn't hit as hard when it's not in the church, but in front of the statue of Mary, there is also pretty good. Okay, has a different vibe. It is also interesting again to look at this as a sequel to Zero and simply compare again how Kiritsugu treated Saber, which is yeah, right, like nothing, versus this, right? Like it's huge. No wonder she actually is smiling at this. No wonder also like the relationship is kind of accelerating again more than the fate route. Why is she looking at the graves? Oh, is that's the people who died in the fire, probably. Okay. Rin, you have to kill that cringe lord. There's something about Archer's face at the like 3/4 angle that just looks better, right? I feel like front facing Archer, cursed. Slightly turned head, perfect. He looks a little off in this shot. Look a little weird. Also, kind of a Chad move slightly. Who's Dub Ilya? Oh, it's Stephanie Se. It's it's Maria. Oh wow, that's crazy. We just finished Shadow Generations. The crazy thing is Berserker is labeled as no voice actor. What do you mean, no voice actor? Someone made those noises. What are you talking about? Yeah, like this feels a lot more Fate-esque. Or I would just say Type Moon-esque. What I'm just wondering, what is Calafina, have they done because they're mostly okay. Madoka Magica, Black Butler, Arslan, and Fate Stay Night. Okay, okay. They were mainly made for Garden of Sinners. Yeah, like that was what they were made for. Whoa. That's crazy. Just coming together and being a band for just a single franchise, right? That's crazy. I there's something about the way they sing which is so good. They're what are those called? Harmonies are enthralling, right? It's because like they sing with a voice that sounds like one voice so often, but it waves, right? Like it goes in and out of one voice to multiple so beautifully. I'm so sad I missed buying these little Fate Fate figures there. Oh, oh, that's sick. Oh, I actually want to okay, I thought they were just gonna have the pieces going around, but I'm seeing the pieces are actual representations of the battle like on a field. Wait, I need to actually watch these now because I know exactly what that's talking about. That's super, super cool. All right, guys, we'll see you next time for episode 3. 3? Yes, episode 3. We'll see you then for that, guys. Ciao.